Hope you guys are doing well. What a beautiful view. So, I just wanted to share my thoughts on the current situation. Trump went in yesterday. He was booked. He was arraigned. We know last month he was went through similar in New York. Now it was in Florida. And I'll be honest, I am really divided in my feelings. I mean, it seems to me that we have gone from having proxy wars through small countries to proxy wars through large countries. And now we're having proxy wars of high political people through agencies of the country, the, uh, the police, the legal system. And it's very confusing. And I think I figured out why. You know, Before all this started a couple of years ago with COVID and with all this issues with Trump versus Biden and everything, I feel like we were all a little bit more naive. We had less social media, and we had to trust to a degree. You know, when you were told that a president did something or stood for something or he said something, you had to trust him. I mean, in your own life, when you're meant to believe something, you kind of, you check on it. You make sure that it's happening. If somebody tells you something, you confirm it for yourself. But in the politics game, we just sort of have had blind faith for centuries. And I feel like now that kind of thought process is expected to transfer over to more personal things. Like, for example, why is Trump getting booked and arraigned? And why is Biden not? Now, this is not about being a Republican or a Democrat or anything like that. It's about making sense of things and understanding it for yourself. I feel like the same way we had to trust back in the day what the president said, now we have to trust that what's going on makes sense, even though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, why are we fighting this proxy war? Why is Trump walking into these arraignments like as if he's a hero? It's kind of offensive to the small guy. When they get arrested, the cops show up, there's handcuffs and jail cells. It's not so much fun. I get it that you need to use whatever possible advantage you have. Any advertising is good advertising, but you know, it's not cool that they're closing off the highways. He has a whole, bunch of cars taking him, and it's a whole show. It's also confusing that he is the father of a Jew. His daughter converted. We know that he's very pro the Jews and Israel, and he has pictures, that celebrate Judaism in his office. But yet, and this goes back decades, but then on the other hand, he's like pro all these groups that seem to stand against Judaism. So I'm not really trying to take one side versus the other. I'm just saying that I think we've evolved in where we've come from, trusting the government, having no other option, to trusting the government. But now it's like in our face and it's confusing, and we'd like to understand things. We'd like answers. We'd like to know what's going on. And so I'm just curious what you guys out there think. I mean, I don't think this is a Republican or a Democratic thing. I just think it's like, why is Trump getting pulled in on charges, albeit smugly about it? And then on the other hand, you have the whole Hunter, Biden laptop scenario, and now they're finding, classified documents that were from when Biden was vice president. I mean, what is going on? We can't live in the same way we used to, where we just trusted the government. We'd like to know what's going on, and it's a little scary that there's just no clarity out there. We just have no clue what's what, who's who, what's going on, and we can't live by the same rules that our parents did. We would like to know. Anyways, wish you guys a wonderful day. As always, I would love your comments and feedback. Love me, hate me. I'm just trying to share my feelings. I mean nobody any disrespect or offense. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Have a great one.